It's your girl Jane, and welcome back to my channel. It is the 22nd of February, and I've been home. Well, I've been back in Korea for 2 weeks now, and things are okay. The coronavirus has taken a hold of Asia, which is great. So the latest thing with the coronavirus is happening in Daegu, which is about 30 to 40 minutes train ride south of me. So it's a little concerning, but when I got back to Korea, I had like a day or two free, and I ran some errands in town and pretty much try to catch up back into a normal, regular sleep schedule. And then there was 5 days of classes. We had 5 days of classes, but the coronavirus kind of made it awkward and odd because the teachers were concerned about it being spread because a lot of the students, their parents took them on vacation places. So everybody was wearing masks. We were trying to practice good hygiene. I only taught 3 classes, which was 3 first year. So we just played a game. And then on the last day there was graduation, and unfortunately because of the virus, they didn't want everybody to be in the gymnasium, like all the students from 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grade, then the parents, and then the teachers, and then the staff, and then other members of the community coming. So all of 3rd year graduation was done in their classrooms instead. So I didn't actually get to see my 3rd years graduate, which is kind of sad, but understandable because of the virus. So then after that, I had a couple days of desk warming. I did have to run and get my medical done, and then this week I ran off and got my visa renewed for another year. So that is all done. I don't have to worry about that. That is an update on what is going on here. So let's get into my favorites of the month. So this month I have a couple favorites. I have one fashion favorite just because I didn't really buy a lot of clothes this month, and I've been trying to not buy more winter clothes. I've been focusing on seeing what I want for spring. So I have one clothing item, and then I have a couple makeups, and then some other random bits that I like. So it is the middle of winter, and the worst thing about winter for me is that my lips get dry very, very fast. Just because of the heat, having a heater on, or in my case, the ondu on, my lips get really dry really fast and they crack. And the beginning of this month was really, really harsh on my lips. Like they were cracking, peeling, and I have a really bad habit of like picking at my lips when I'm bored. So one of the things that's been helping my lips that I've been using all winter, and this is like my second one I bought so far, is the Dr. Jart Sarah Minin lip repair. So it's very moisturizing, and I like using it in the mornings when I'm getting ready, and then I put it on before I go to sleep, because if I don't, my lips will crack. If I don't, my lips will crack. And so this has been a lifesaver. So this is like my I want to say it's my second one, but it could be my third. Yeah, it might be my third. But this is what I've been using like every day, for my lips to keep dry. And then one thing, not that I'm doing it today, is that I've been doing a lot of more minimal makeup when I go to work. So I rediscovered my Too Faced, and you can't see it because I've used it so much that the gold is out. I've been using my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil medium deep matte bronzer a lot this month. So I've been using this more as light contour on my face. So contouring right here and around my edge, and then a little bit of my nose, and then I've also been layering it as eyeshadow for my lids. So making it very, very easy in the mornings for me to do makeup and run out the door. So the other product that I've been loving for this month for makeup wise is the Innisfree No Sebum mineral powder. So I've been looking for a loose mineral powder since my NYX one had run out, and I had completely forgot to buy one when I was in the States. So I was watching somebody, and she said that how much she loved this Innisfree sebum powders. So I usually use this to set my foundation and my concealer once I apply it, usually in the mornings. So like I said, I've been spending most of my days sitting at my desk at work, desk forming. So typically that usually means either you're lesson planning or you're doing something else. I know some of my fellow teachers have their own classrooms and they're able to do things like watch Netflix or, you know, watch Hulu or watch a movie while they're sitting at their desk. I unfortunately don't have that at the moment. I will have my own classroom coming this next quarter, so hopefully I could film that for you. I don't watch movies. I don't find it appropriate for me to watch movies while they are doing actual work. So I try to find other things to entertain myself. So one of the things is that I am slowly learning Korean. So my Korean's not really great. It's very, very bad, I feel, but I'm slowly understanding a lot of the grammar and a lot of like how sentence structures are. And the book that's been helping me is Talk to Me in Korean. So I actually had bought this months ago, but it had only worked on 1 or 2 chapters just because I didn't have time. And then when I got home, I wouldn't want to work on it because I had to spend so many hours already looking at a textbook that I just didn't want to look at another textbook. So the last 2 months I have been working on level 1. There are days where I don't want to look at it and I don't want to work on it, but majority of the time I tend to work at least 1 or 2 chapters, and then I review past chapters of the work. So I do know a lot more Korean. I just don't use it as much as I should use it. But if you are learning Korean and you're kind of feeling like you're a little bit struggling, definitely recommend Talk to Me in Korean. It's one of the best textbooks that I've gotten so far to help me understand what I'm working with. Along with that, I also ordered the Talk to Me in Korean workbook that goes with it. So each chapter has each chapter in this book has like maybe a couple questions afterwards that you need to answer, and then there's an answer guide in the back. The workbook just expands a little bit more on that, so it gives you more things to work on, more questions to answer, works on your vocabulary, works on your sentence structure, writing in both Hangul and in English. I highly recommend that if you want to learn more, these 2 are really, really great. Love them. I noticed that a lot of my clothes have pillets or pilling, where the little fabrics are stuck to the clothes and you have to like pull them out. Finally bought one of these fabric shavers. This has been a lifesaver because I have a lot of clothes that were pilling. This thing just works wonders in removing those little pillings off of your clothes. So it turns on, let's see if I can. Yeah, it turns on like that. So there's a little thing here, and then there's a little catcher that you can open and empty out. And then this is the cover so that you don't hurt yourself. And then this lid actually can come out so you can clean the inside and then the blades a little bit. So I've been loving this. This is This has been helping me so much. Last but not least of my favorites is my one clothing item that I bought back in December. So if you remember, I made a trip up to Seoul to buy a new jacket for winter. So every day I have been wearing my Zara suede, faux suede I believe, jacket. So it's like it looks like a biker jacket. So it has like the little buckles here, and then there's a huge buckle down here. So it's lined with this fuzzy inside. I don't know what it's called, but it's warm, it's cozy. So that's my February favorites and a little bit of update about what's going on here in South Korea for me. I hope you like this. Let me know, and I will check in with you next time. So until next time, 안녕.